All right, so it worked. So good morning. My name is Joe Shelton. I am a headhunter here in Oklahoma City. And so I know a lot of people have a bad connotation about that. What does that mean? I help people get jobs and I network in the market. Unfortunately, there won't be any live code on my presentation, as much as I'm sure you would love to see that. But they asked me to come talk about the market. Everyone should know kind of what's going on in the market, what skills are valuable, what can help you make money. And that's what I love doing. I love talking about tech. I like helping people out. And so today we'll talk a little bit about that. So Python in Oklahoma City, I've been coming to this user group for a couple years now, and it's changed a lot. Most of my knowledge of Python has come from my active, recruiting in the city as well as these user groups, and it's been really changing. It's been growing. This group is an example of that. It's been growing. It was sometimes 3 or 4 people here, and now we've got as many people. We've had as many as 50 people, I think, have been here at a time. So Python's growing, and it's such a cool language. I love telling people to go learn it, especially if it's your first language or you just want to dip your toe into this, because it's so versatile. We're seeing Python in so many different places. Academia has really used it a lot. We're seeing it come from OU. We've seen it come from Norman, OSU. But at the same time, we see your sysadmins, your hardware guys are using it. They're using it to write these cool scripts that automate entire companies. And then even more, we're seeing people building cool stuff with Raspberry Pis like we have here, Pomodoro timers and things like that. So Python is super versatile. I always say that, the new language is development. So if you have children, if you have anyone out there, teach them to develop, because that's going to take them forward. Python is a great way to do it. Let me check my notes. Well, let's talk about the Oklahoma City job market. Oklahoma City job market's doing really well. Some of you might not be aware, but there's 1.4 million people in Oklahoma City. To give you a comparison, Austin's 2 million people. Tulsa's like 900,000 people. So Oklahoma City is actually a pretty decent sized market. Unemployment rates is low here in Oklahoma City. I know oil and gas has taken a hit recently, but other companies have stepped it up. Manufacturing's huge here in Oklahoma City. And then technology is growing. Places like Starspace and places like Techlahoma building that. There's startups that people with no idea are coming here in Oklahoma City and working at a different group. So the job market in Oklahoma City is hot. It's a good time to be a developer. Going off that, here's my one pie chart I made today. So just so you guys know kind of where the market stands, is Oklahoma City is predominantly a Microsoft environment. I'd say 65-70% of the shops here in Oklahoma City run on Microsoft. So that means desktops, hardware, and software. So that's why you see a lot of C#, SQL, ASP.NET. That's what Oklahoma City is. Talking to other markets, that's not the same in Austin. That's not the same in San Francisco. But here in Oklahoma City, that's what it is. I'd say 15 to 20% is Java. A lot of that's coming out of military. Some big companies use Java. Java's a lot more popular in other areas in Oklahoma City. For some reason, it's not as big here. And then I'd say about 15 to 20% is open source. And open source has taken a change because open source developers love to move to the new and greatest thing. And that's just kind of the nature of it. And so JavaScript has been really picking up, the mean stack, all these different, non-relational databases. PHP is still probably the biggest player, as much as people hate it. PHP seems to have a lot of the open source market here. But Python has been, making an impact. And the cool thing about Python is it's like a cement. It can be used in so many different ways. I mean, you could do, like just off our presentations today, you could pull data sets and make, cool little charts. Or you can build a Raspberry Pi and make it do, I've never seen a rainbow on a LED before. That's awesome. That's something new I've seen. And that was done with Python. And so that's why I really like Python. I encourage people to learn it. You could do full stack development as well as just custom scripting. And so going off that, what I would say, what you guys can do is increase your marketability out there. Make sure you're doing yourself to prepare yourself for the future. Go out there, get a GitHub account if you don't have it. Post your stuff on GitHub. Have side projects. For if anything, come here and give a lightning talk on it. Lightning talk at any of the user groups. That's the best way to articulate that you've got cool stuff going on, is come talk about it. Have a side project. Have a vanity website. Have a blog. Talk about it. Come out to these user groups. You're already one step ahead of the curve. Come out here and network. learn some new tech, go to Code Academy, free code camp, go to the code camp. Kimberly will tell you to come out there, and a lot of you probably already do. The secret to success is being ready when the opportunity comes. I saw this quote this morning, and I wholeheartedly believe with it. And so everyone here, I hope you're looking to be successful and continue to grow yourself and get better. Being here at the Python user group is a great way to do it, so take advantage of it. Whether you're using this at your current job and you're just getting better at your current job to make cool things and make your company better, or you want to personally either get your first job or get a different job or get a new job, this is a great way to do that. Come out here, talk to the community, find out what's going on. Build cool stuff. You see what people are doing. That's the best thing you could do. Every manager, everyone always likes to talk to people who have a passion for something. So start building things. Start building your passion for it. Be able to geek out about it. I love geeking out with people about that. And when that opportunity comes, you're going to be ready. And going off that too is, I am a recruiter, so I help people find jobs. And, there's people here looking to hire. And when you have that opportunity, if someone talks to you, be open to listening to them. You never know what's going to happen. It's good to keep your network going. You never know what could come out of anything. And I know some people would rather, they might be too shy to come out to these places and they might not be able to do that networking. But I'm telling you, if you could push yourself and make yourself come do that, it's going to help your success tenfold because you're actively looking to be better. So keep learning. Python's great. Oklahoma City Job Market's great. I could talk about it all day and would if I could. So feel free to come talk to me, come talk to other recruiters. Luke is in the back, he's a recruiter. Talk to whoever you want to, but know what your value is, know what your market is, build a network, and you will make money in Python. Who knows what will happen. So just keep doing what you guys are doing and start thinking about who wants to give the next lightning talk to help start building your opportunity. And so, you can connect with me on anything. My name is Joe Shelton. I'm on LinkedIn. Hit me up on Techlahoma Slack, whatever. But does anyone have any questions, or is there any questions about jobs or Oklahoma City market or what I'm seeing that might add value? Okay. Well, then it's... Oh, what's your question? So what's the market for GIS? It is being used a lot in academia, and that's a little bit of a tough because government agencies kind of move slow when they're doing hiring, but it translates well into other things. So you've got to take that skill you developed. Like I said, that's taking that skill you've already known and maybe use it in a different way that's maybe a little bit more marketable or a little bit out of your comfort zone. So build a Raspberry Pi. I could tell you the biggest thing right now where Python's being used is scripting. I mean, everyone wants to automate, DevOps, sysadmins, whatever you could do automation, that's the future. And so figure out how to do those things in your job, automate your job, learn the way to do Python like that. But most of what you're looking for is academia and other places like that. But there's ways to translate that into other markets as well. So, Clayton, you have a question?
So as somebody who doesn't do Python, if Python's you're wanting that to be your first language, if you're wanting to find a job in the market, should you focus on Python 2 or Python 3?
Okay, so Clayton's asking, as someone who's learning Python, should you focus on 2 or 3? That's a divisive question, and I'm not going to walk into that.
I'm asking purely for finding your first job.
I mean, what I would say, it doesn't matter for finding your first job. And honestly, if it's a different language, PHP or whatever, it doesn't matter. What matters is being passionate about something and having something to show for it. That's why I put GitHub up on there. Build your vanity website, build a cool project, just take some data and manipulate it. It doesn't really matter. I mean, what matters is building those things. And like I said, that could be someone who's been in construction for 50 years. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just go do those things. And this is a community that can help you do that. So come to these things, bring your friends, keep growing your skill set and network. And by all means, talk to me. I'm happy to help out however I can. Any other questions? All right, well, I'll call it a day. I appreciate you guys having me up here. We'll let Mike up.